had a great week of practice, got a great opportunity this week against a ranked opponent. Sure was good to start off the week with a win. And, this team's had a great approach every week, win or lose. It's nice going in this week with a win now. But come Monday morning, they went into the weight room, attacked it, moved that one behind, and getting ready for the next opportunity. And that's exactly how the approach has been this week.
Coach, a chance too to split. I mean, they're fighting for a playoff berth.
Mm-hmm.
A chance to, you guys have played well down there in the past. That's the past. So this is now a chance to go down there and possibly keep them from getting to the postseason, get a win against one of your semi-rival. It's not a rival like Illinois State. It's still kind of a rivalry in the Salukis.
No, it's a big game. Any conference game is a big game. There's no question about it. But Grant, this is about us. This is about us continuing to get better each and every week. And that's been our approach. That's been our approach all year. And that's exactly what our team's done. We're going like this, and these guys come out and fight every week. They practice every week. I enjoy being around. I love being around them. It's not enjoying, but I enjoy being out at practice. And that's not easy to say. You go out there when you're 0-8, 0-9, or what have you, and you got a group of guys that are working hard, preparing to win each week, and that says a lot for this group.
Speaking of those guys, a couple behind me here. What's it mean to lace it up with them one final time? These guys, as you said, have blood, sweat, and tears all season and played well, and they get one final crack to lay everything out there on the line Saturday.
Well, Harry, I've known Harry for quite some time, as I have a lot of these guys. But you're fortunate in this profession when you can see young men come into the program, when you recruit them, and you can see them go through the program, and most importantly, see them graduate. And I'm blessed to be able to do that. And not everyone's able to do that. I've been places where I recruited somebody, didn't get a chance to see them throughout or see them graduate. But it's emotional when you see guys that come in here from the beginning, the front end, see them through it all, and then see them finish it in the right way, and that's certainly what we want to do this weekend.
Here at Allendike, just talk about the efforts he's had over the last couple of weeks, reigning Defensive Player of the Week in the Valley, really been attacking the line of scrimmage well. What has he brought to that defensive effort that you've seen just over the last couple of weeks?
Well, he can make plays from sideline to sideline. He's got great range. He's long. We've been able to blitz him a lot, and he showed up. But I'll tell you, that was 10 other guys swarming to the ball. It starts up front. You put the guy in the middle that's going to make a lot of those plays. But you always look at the strength of your defense. You look right down the middle of it, and that's exactly how we are. We look at our strength with our two inside guys, our middle linebacker, our safeties, and you build it from inside out. But he's doing a tremendous job. He's a force. He's making plays in the box. He's making plays outside the box. But he's bringing an unbelievable leadership, which is what you also need with the guy playing that middle linebacker position.
Looking at Southern Illinois, just talk to us a little bit about what you've seen on film. What are some of the things that they do well that could be a challenge for you guys?
Well, biggest challenge, there's a lot of challenges. I'll start off by saying that. Quarterback's phenomenal. He's the best quarterback in our conference, in my opinion. I've talked about some others in high regard. We just happened to play, in my opinion, the best one in the last game of the season. I've seen him on film, saw him a couple of years back. He can make plays with his feet. He can make plays with his arm. He's a winner. He doesn't get rattled. But he's a tremendous player. But they got great weapons around him, good running backs, good wide receivers. They get the ball out quick. They can get the ball down the field. They're very good up front. They're explosive. They're very, very good on offense. Defensively, I've always liked the way they play defense. I'm close to the defense coordinator. I recruited him way back when, coached him. Hired him as a graduate assistant, or helped hire him as a graduate assistant at a previous stop. Think the world of their defense coordinator. He's doing a tremendous job.
Justin Dinkin finally goes over 100 yards rushing. It's good to see him start to get back to where he was last season. What has just the addition of him and just that rushing game brought to the dynamic going into this weekend?
Well, again, it starts up front. I think having the opportunity to stay on blocks, sustain blocks, but Dink is going to explode. When he does, it's going to be bigger than what you've seen. And there's a play there, play here. where he may go 50, 60 yards. And you saw that, but it's not going to just be one time. And you're going to see it. You're going to see it maybe this weekend. If not this weekend, you'll see it in the future. He's a great, great back. He's really playing well for us, but really excited to watch him keep growing.
Final question I've got for you. I mean, Maddox Blackwell closing in on 100 tackles for the season. With the first one since Jonas accomplished that feat back in 2019. Just talk about the consistency that he's provided for you from that defensive backfield this year.
Well, Maddox is a great football player. He's always around the football, whether the ball's in the air, whether the ball's on the ground, or someone's carrying it. You know, he just always seems to be around the ball. And he's got a nose for the ball. And but he's got great instincts. He's a tremendous football player. I've been fortunate to know Maddox a long time. Played with his uncles, knew his family, knew his mother and father in high school. Watched him grow up, watched him play as youth football, knew what kind of football player he was coming in here. Knew he'd be a great player for us, and he's doing exactly that.
That was my final question on the Southern, Coach James, him, your defensive backs coach, Coach Hawthorne, I think you coach. I mean,
Yep.
coaching is a family. You know everyone. A lot of people coach. Your thoughts on, they're going to be your enemy this week, but your thoughts, you have a relationship with those guys.
Yeah. Terry Hawthorne was a great player. Again, you go through this. I was able to, help recruit Terry Hawthorne. He was a great player at the University of Illinois for me. Started as a true freshman. Wasn't able to see him all the way through, but I followed his career and stayed in close contact with Terry. But he was a great player, better person. Recruited Antonio James, their defense coordinator, from the beginning. Saw him through. He was an impact player on the Rose Bowl team. Saw him all the way through at the University of Illinois from start to finish. Was able to stay in contact with him, and then we worked together at the University of Michigan. He was a graduate assistant. Love them both. Really proud of them. What the job that they're doing in this profession. I know they're making huge impacts on young men's lives.